satisfied with just a coated below, a little silver and a little gold. But in that city where the ransom will shine, I want a gold one, that silver line. I've got a mansion just over the hilltop in that bright land where we will never grow old. And someday older, we will never grow wonder, but walk on streets that are pure as gold. Wow.
Amen.
Thank you very much. Welcome again to another episode of Hope Melodies, brought to you by HomeNet. I'll be your host, Margaret Otieno, and I'm joined here by our multi-talented instrumentalist, George Nkoba.
Yes, Maggie, it's funny that you would call me multi-talented and you are equally talented. You just sang very beautifully.
Thank God, though.
Yes.
Thank God.
So guys, we have a great show lined up for you. So we're starting from Rwanda.
Yeah.
Maggie, tell me something interesting about Rwanda.
Well, I think it has something to do with the hills. Yeah. Something about hills.
Yes, it's known as the country of 1,000 hills.
Ah, okay.
It's a hilly place.
It must be a hilly place. They look like those people who can actually, go to a lot of exercise, yeah?
Yes.
That's very wonderful. Okay.
A song from new singers from Rwanda. Please enjoy.
Okay.
Umubiri ukeneye byinshi ntibigeze biyandurisha
that was such a wonderful piece from Rwanda. Eh? They are new singers. That's the name of the group. It's called Nyazi Nana Lubaho, which means I will have respect. I have respect for that song. It's such a wonderful piece.
Yes, beautiful.
Which poses me to ask, what's more important, the lyrics or the beats of the song? Of any song, what's more important? Is it the lyrics of the songs or the beats of the song? Think about it. Even our viewers, think about it. Remember to interact with us through our social media handles, that is X, YouTube, and Facebook. Yes? Please write your comments down. What is more important, the lyrics or the beats? And as we think about the question, we are going to welcome 2 music items. One from Kenya, Eve Lelei, with a music called Until Then, and another one from Vine, Zimbabwe, Musandi Fure. Enjoy.
My heart can sing when I pause to remember. A heartache here is but a stepping stone along a trail that's winding always upward. This troubled world is not my final home, but until then my heart will go on singing. Until then, with joy I'll carry on. Until the day my eyes behold the city. Until the day God calls me the things of earth will dim and lose their value if we recall they're borrowed for a while, and things of earth that cause the heart to tremble. Remember, there will only bring a smile. But until then, my heart will go on singing. Until then, with joy I'll carry on. Until the day my eyes behold the city. Until the day God calls me home. until the day God calls me home.
Hey, wow. That's such a wonderful song from Zimbabwe. The Vine, yeah? Musa Ndifure.
Sandy Fure.
Sandifure, that's a wonderful song. Thank you very much, Zimbabwe, actually. Thank you very much for that. So, which takes me back to the question which I asked earlier. What is more important? I know I say that and I think it comes out, but the lyrics or the beats? George, what's your take on this?
Well, I think my answer would be it really depends on the situation. Sometimes let's take for example someone who is grieving.
Yeah.
Let's take for example someone who's grieving. The lyrics might just turn out to be more important than that beat, because that's what they'll understand and that's what they'll pick. And sometimes, let's take for example, you're going on a wedding. Most people don't usually listen to the words of those wedding songs. They just want that beat so that they can dance. Yeah,
It's true.
so I just say it really depends. But yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, even me, I'll go with you with that one. It actually depends on the situation. I mean, how many of you people have been heartbroken? I mean, you've never been in a situation you're so heartbroken. Maybe that guy has left you or the girl has left you, and then you're just like, why me? And then, does Jesus care? Yes. You know, you start memorizing more of the lyrics of the song more than the beats. You won't be like, ding, 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 da, 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 Jesus care. You get? So it's more of the emotional thing that is going on with you, right? Yeah, that's actually a very nice question. This one goes to our viewers actually. Yeah? What is important? As you also with us with, it depends on the situation, or you have, something else to add. Remember to check us, to interact with us in our social media handles. That is on X, on Facebook, and on YouTube. We really want to hear your feedback on this. What's more important, the beat or, the beat or the lyrics? For instance, classical music, they are more of the beats, right? Is it instruments? It's more of the instruments, right? And then there is, it depends on the people who are actually there. It depends on why you're going to listen to the music. It depends on the situation, like the way he has said. And, God listens to us. So whatever it is, even when you're in a matatu, those, the vehicle, the public vehicle, most of the time we actually listen to the beats of the song, which takes us from one side to another, right? Yeah, that is so beautiful. So we are going to welcome our able co-host to give us a number on this wonderful song that he has. Please enjoy.
All the things that I love and hold dear to my heart, I just borrowed, they're not mine at all. And Jesus only let me use them to brighten my life. So remind me, dear Lord. Roll back the curtains of memory now and then. Show me where you brought me from and where I should have been. And just remember that I'm human and humans forget. So remind me, dear Lord. Nothing good have I done to deserve God's own Son, and I'm not worthy of the scars in His hands. And yet He chose the road to Calvary to die in my place. And why He loves me, I can't understand. Draw back the curtains of memory now and then. Show me where you brought me from and where I should have been. And just remember that I'm human and humans forget. So remind me, dear Lord. Ebu fungua kumbu zangu, unionyeshe uko ulikonitoa. Mimi ni mdhaifu, ninasahau, unikumbushe Bwana wangu. So remind me, dear Lord.
Ish. Eh? Ajoji, that's wonderful. That's so wonderful. Is that an own composition?
No. It's actually I think a very famous song.
Oh.
Actually, I don't even know who wrote it, but it's a famous song.
What inspired you to actually have this?
Yeah. So as humans, like if I ask you, your greatest struggle in the last year, or that thing that really troubled you, and then I ask you what it was, how you'll tell it now is not with the same weight that you'll tell it when you were in that trouble. And most of the time, God takes us from our troubles. He helps us out, but we forget what He did. We forget the magnitude. Immediately after He does it, you'll be like, this is only God. But after a year or something, it's like, yeah, you can even, it reaches a point where you'll even forget that you were once there.
It's actually true, because
Yes.
me, by the time I ask God to help me, maybe let's say there's a bad situation which has happened in my life, when it gets solved, you're like, thank you. You don't even remember to say thank you. You're like, it's about time.
Yeah.
Then you want something else. So I understand. You have to ask God to actually remind
Yes.
you.
Remind me of where you brought me so that I know the weight of your power.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Viewers, history is important. It's always good to know where, God has actually removed you. That it's actually very nice to understand that God has taken you from one part to the other,
Yes.
one part of the story to another.
Yes.
They say every life has a chapter. There's chapter 1, there's chapter 2. The people who actually go to see only the first chapter of someone's story or the book, they judge the book. They don't know that it's a whole story. They look at the epilogue. They don't realize that there's a lot of character which is going on for that person to undergo whatever they have undergone.
Yes.
Because most of the time, we really need to be reminded about how far God has brought us.
Yes.
So even us, when you're watching here, I'd like you to ask yourself, have you forgotten what God has done for you? I mean, how many times have we forgotten? I'm not saying that I'm perfect, because I've actually forgotten a lot. And I'm saying, thank you very much for the number. Please, God, remind us. Because it is important that we realize how important, I will repeat the word important, I will say it's important to realize where we've come from. Because it's God.
It's God.
It's never us.
It's never us, yes.
Never. For those people who are watching there, if you're undergoing some things which are difficult in your life, just know God is there for us. And remember to thank Him. Yeah? So remember to interact with us in our social media handles again. We are on X. We are on YouTube. We are also in Facebook. Reach us out. If you want a prayer, just go to the comments. If you want a song, just go to the comments. Reach out. We can be able to help one or two things, yeah? Because God is there for us. Like the way George has said, and all the songs that we have sung, it's very important that we know that. And for today's episode, I'd like you to understand that every song which is here was for you and was meant for you. That's it for today. Until next time. Bye-bye.
Roll back the curtains of memory now and then. Show me where you brought me from and where I should have been. And just remember that I'm human and humans forget. So remind